Alright, and we are live. Good evening po sa inyo lahat mga kaguro. And of course, welcome back to Gurong Pinoy. Hello of course sa lahat ng members ng Team Pavlov, our Let Babies for March of next year. And of course, tonight we will continue our refresher classes. No? So ngayong gabi po, we will still be talking about your items for English, some items for math, and of course, some items din po for science. No? Yung ating pong social studies ay ipinapaubaya ko na po kay Coach June and of course Filipino for Coach Alexis. And of course, we also have the hardcore science with Coach Algin. No? So again, we still have the schedule. We are still following the schedule. So tonight, that's October 23rd, we will have all the items that I've prepared for you. Then of course, on Wednesday, we are going to have your science with Coach Algin. And of course, on Friday naman po, to the 27th would be Filipino items with Coach Alexis. And after that, prior to our diagnostic test that's going to happen, of course, on November 10th, we will be reopening all your quizzes links. No? Lahat po ng quizzes links natin for our refresher classes with Coach Algin, Coach Alexis, and of course myself, with all those would all be reopened for your mastery. No? So again, if you are a member of Team Pavlov, panalong-panalo po kayo because of course, you will be trained here, no? Paulit-ulit po yung ating mga drills hanggang sa ma-master niyo po lahat ng ating mga items. And of course, you are also being trained to answer items with your time limits. No? Naka-time bound po lahat ng ating mga items. And of course, we can all vouch and makaka-vouch din po yung mga dating members natin, yung mga LPTs na po natin, or yung mga magiging LPTs natin by December that all our items can be seen in your actual licensure examination for teachers. So again, if you are still not a member of Team Pavlov, we are still accepting enrollees. Mag-send lamang po ng message dito po sa ating Facebook page. We are legit. We are 100% online. We are very convenient, no? Because of course, po pwede niyo pong i-replay paulit-ulit yung ating videos. Wala pong absent dito kasi kahit na malate po kayo, kahit may trabaho, kahit busy bilang nanay, bilang tatay, bilang mga workers, no, mga empleyado, po pwede pong balikan lahat ng ating mga videos, and of course, you can also download all our files. So again, as I've mentioned, our international online orientation for Gen Ed Prof is going to be on November 10th. And of course, yung Let Majorship naman po natin na orientation is going to be by this Saturday, no? Diagnostic test nyo po will be on Sunday. And so, dire-diretso na po yung inyong discussion right after your diagnostic test. You can see all our schedule on the screen. So again, if you still have questions, if you still have any doubts, if you still need some clarifications, just send a message to this Facebook page. All right, we also have opened our Civil Service Examination Review Program for March 2024. So again, just send a message to this Facebook page if you'd want to join us. Our online orientation is also going to be on October 29th, and it's also going to be followed by your diagnostic test. We still have our 50% off for the first 200 slots. No? So again, just send a message through Facebook page, our Facebook page, Gurong Pinoy. You can also watch all our videos on YouTube. Now our YouTube channel is also Gurong Pinoy, so that you can, of course, stop the let, pass the let, ace the let. You are not going to have a difficult time passing your licensure examination for teachers. Pag wala po akong time kasi OFW, may work, habang nag-aayor ng damit, nakikinig na lang po. That's coming from Ma'am Mary Rose Pabalay, okay? Mag-ingat po kayo dyan, Ma'am Mary Rose, kung saan man po kayo. Binabati ko po lahat ng ating mga OFWs, lahat ng ating mga kaguro from abroad, no? Team abroad, hello po. Mag-ingat po kayo dyan. And of course, please stay healthy, please stay safe, no? Para sa pamilya, kakayanin po, okay? Ang ating mga team replays, no? Sana po mag-enjoy kayo sa ating discussion, hindi man live yung ating discussion, of course. You can still learn so many things, no, through our online discussion tonight. And of course, sa mga team newbies naman natin, sa mga bago nating mga kaguro, hello po, welcome, pasok po, diretso sa kusina, no? So again, mababait po yung inyong mga kaguro, mag-enjoy lamang po, be interactive from our experience, no? Yung mga nakakapasa sa LET, sa civil service, and of course, yung mga nagtatap are those who are very interactive during our live discussion, no? Those who are participating in our live discussion, because of course you know that if you are doing it, then you tend to remember it better, di ba? Learning by doing, no? So learning by working, not just your hands, no? Kung meron mga competitions, even your heads, of course, your hearts, you should also put into your review, okay? So, batiin ko lamang Sir Win, Pastor Win Talamayan from Team Skinner, no? Waiting na lang po kami sa results sa December. Siguradong papasa dahil alagang gurong Pinoy. Go Team Pavlov, sabi ni Pastor Win, no? Hindi lang papasa pero magtatapa. God bless po sa inyo, okay? That's coming from your kuya, Pastor Win Talamayan, of course, from Team Skinner. Kakatapos po natin na season for licensure examination for teachers. Na. From Oman, si Sir Ginald Alaam. Good afternoon po from Oman. From Bacolod, Ma'am Crystal May Resmundo. Good evening po. Good evening. Mag-ingay, Team Pavlov. That's coming from Ma'am Tess Villegas Pichay. From Cebu, Ma'am Gretchil Aragon. Good evening po. Magkita-kita po tayo dyan. I'm going to be there on November 8. No? Nasa post na po kung saan tayo pwede magkita. Sana po pumunta kayo na meron po tayong mga vouchers. May vouchers po tayo 50% off. Kung kayo po ay enrolled na, po pwede nyo pa rin pong gamitin or po pwede nyo pong ibigay sa inyong mga kaguro na yung mga friends niyo who will be joining our review. No? So pwede po yun. Watching from Saudi Arabia, Team Pavlov, lang ang sakalam. Sabi ni Ma'am Lenny Rose Caper Santos, good afternoon po sa Saudi Arabia. From Negros, from Talisay, Negros Occidental, Facebook user, hindi ko po nakikita yung inyong name. No? So again, whenever we post our live stream link, meron pong instructions dyan sa baba for StreamYard. No? So i-allow nyo po yung StreamYard para po nakikita ko yung inyong pangalan. Ma'am Jamni from Kuwait, no? Good evening po, good evening or good afternoon from Kuwait, no? Facebook user from Japan, hello po, konnichiwa. But then again, hindi ko po nakikita yung inyong pangalan. From Cagayan de Oro City, Ma'am Cherry, good evening. From Isabel Leyte, Ma'am Charmaine Polancos Lendio or Isabella, Isabel Leyte, no? From Pangasinan, Ma'am Kirstel Anventura, good evening po. Masakit yung ulo, no? From Macau. Sabi ni Ma'am Bernadette Lingayo, good evening din po dyan. Zamboanga del Norte, Ma'am April Rose, good evening po. From Davao, Ma'am Crizel Yvonne Bakizon or Bukizon. From Tokyo, Sir Shitsu Satoshi, wow, social na social. From Tokyo, Japan. From Ormoc City, Ma'am Jen Estrera, good evening po sa inyong lahat. Nakakamiss, sabi ni Ma'am Anoni Amp. Salamat sa powerful na boses mo from MSU Marawi. Good evening po. Assalamualaikum po sa lahat ng mga Muslim brothers and sisters natin. Okay, again, please make sure that you are interactive, like, write or comment, no, the item number and of course the letter of your choice para po of course klaro kung para saan po yung ating answer. From Bataan, shout out kay Sir Dan Miguel Bernarte. Good evening po. Good evening. Okay, from Aklan, Ma'am Mary Jo Doron. All right. So again, good evening po sa ating lahat. I think we are ready, no, to embark on another night of learnings, no? So again, please share our video po. Huwag kakalimutang i-share ang ating video. I-like, i-love, i-share ang ating video. You may also start a watch party. You can also tag your friends, no, so that we can reach out to more people. Mas marami tayo, mas masaya, no? Because of course, hindi pa rin po nagsisimula yung ating review proper. No? Marami pa rin tayong po pwedeng mga kagurong mai-invite bago po magsimula yung ating diagnostic test. Of course, no, as you know, yung mga members na po ng Team Pavlov, our top-notcher for our diagnostic test will be receiving 10,000 pesos. And of course, if you end up our top-notcher, no, your first, our top one would be receiving 300,000 pesos. Top two would be receiving 200,000 pesos. Of course, top three would be receiving 100,000 pesos. That's all from Gurong Pinoy. So again, send a message to this Facebook page if you'd want to join us, if you'd want to become a member of Team Pavlov. All right, so again, this is refresher class for October 23, 2023. Like, love, share our video, start a watch party, tag your friends. Let us all have our opening prayer. So please join me, mga kaguro. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learned. Please keep my mind sharp and keep distractions at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. All right, Team Pavlov, mag-ingay. Let us all start with question number one. Number one, the Rubaiyat, a loosely joined series of 280 stanzas, has this general theme. Which one? Is it letter A, always look forward to a new day? Letter B, grasp pleasure while you can? Letter C, never give in to death easily? Or letter D, create your own world and beautify it? Okay, what do you think is the right choice? Number one. Number one kaya, tumpak lahat? Tumpak yung ating mga kaguro? Or number one kaya, ligwakers na kaagad? Of course, you know, dito po sa Gurong Pinoy, it's okay to make mistakes. Ang importante po, nagmo-move on po tayo kaagad. Okay? So kapag ka naligwak, move on lamang po kaagad. No? Importante po tayo natututo. And dito po, okay lang magkamali. Wag lamang po sa actual na licensure exam for teachers po natin. Okay, I see a lot of letter B's. Although some people are also saying different things na may mga iilang iba ang sagot. But I see a lot of letter B's. Letter B's, tama kaya, no? Ang letter B. Please comment your answer while, batiin ko lamang, no? While I greet one of our Team Skinner members. Hello, Mamek. Good evening po from Team Skinner. Waiting na lang po sa result ng September 24 let to all Team Pavlov. Di po kayo magsisisi na nag-enroll kayo sa Gurong Pinoy. It is highly recommended. Marami pong lumabas sa September, no? Lalong-lalo na, of course, sa Gen Ed at sa Prof Ed. That's coming from Sir Winger Leonod. Good evening po. And of course, sigurado ng LPT very, very soon. Okay? What do you think is the right choice? I see letter B's, karamihan is letter B. Sabi ni Ma'am Jolly Ann Magon, sure na. Letter B, we are looking for the general theme of the Rubaiyat. And of course, the correct choice here would be letter B. Grasp pleasure while you can. Sa mga millennials, of course, this is YOLO, di ba? You only live once, no? We all only live once. And so, grasp pleasure while you can. Habang pwede pang mag-enjoy, no? Yan po yung theme ng Rubaiyat, no? Now, additional information about the Rubaiyat. Lumalabas din po ito sa inyong licensure exam. The Rubaiyat was written by Omar Khayyam and it was translated from Persian to English by Edward Fitzgerald. No? So actually, it was Edward Fitzgerald who gave the title The Rubaiyat, okay? But it was originally written by Omar Khayyam, who was a Persian, no? Persia is in Iran, no? The present-day Iran. Alright, so letter B, ang ating pong tumpak na choice. Ayun, hindi na ituro sa amin, sabi ni Sir Marlo Ardiz, no? Ba't di ko to alam? Sabi ni Facebook user. At least po ngayon, alam nyo na, no? Hindi pa nag-let. At least dito nako-correct yung mga mistakes natin. At least dito alam nyo na, nali-learn nyo bago tayo mag-take ng inyong licensure exam for teachers. Okay, we go to number 2. Math. The altitude of a triangle is 5 meters and the base is 20 meters. What is the area of the triangle? Would this be letter A, 50 square meters? Letter B, 60 square meters? Letter C, 20 square meters? Or letter D, 24 square meters? What do you think is the right choice? For number 2, una palang ligwak na. Sabi ni ma'am, okay lang po yan ma'am, no? Sabi ni Ma'am Amy Rose Aguirre, okay lang po, at least natuto tayo. Okay, number 2, letter A. Di na pinag-iisipan ng sagot, click ka agad, sabi ni Ma'am Leonie Rose. Wow, sana all. Okay, number 2, I see a lot of letter A. Sabi ni Ma'am Julian, no, 1/2 BH ang formula for the area of your triangle. We have discussed this last Monday, di ba? When we had our previous class, we have discussed this. No? So let's take a look at your computation. Okay, so again, we are looking for the area of the triangle. Area of the triangle po yung ating hinahanap. So again, we know that the area of your triangle has the formula 1/2 BH, or you can simply just use the formula BH over 2, no? BH over 2, where B of course is the base. Ito po yung nasa ilalim, no? Ito po, no? If this is your base, your foundation, the leg, no, na nasa bottom, and of course you have the height. Okay, so this is the height. Sabihin nyo, baka sabihin nyo, wala naman pong height, coach, sa ating pong given, no? Sa ating item, wala pong height. But of course, another term for your height would be the altitude. Okay, so altitude, that is another term for your height. And so we can simply solve for our area. Area then would be 20 meters, that's your base, times 5 meters, which is your altitude, or your height, no? Hindi ko na nilagay yung meters, divided by 2. Okay? So divided by 2, saan po nanggaling yung 2? Ayun dyan po, no? Kasama po siya sa ating formula. Okay? So 20 meters, that's your base. Ito po, given, no? And of course, 5 meters, that's your height or altitude, divided by 2. As you can see, 20 and 2 has the GCF of 2, no? So po pwede mo pong i-simplify na yan. 20 divided by 2 is 10, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. No? So this part right here is already negligible. And so we are left with 10 times 5. Very easy. We all know that 10 times 5, of course, is 50 square meters. Okay? So the correct choice is letter A. Math major labas, sabi ni Sir Mac Froilan Cambalon. Okay, so letter A po, ang ating tumpak na choice. Sana po klaro sa mga non-math major, sa mga medyo allergic sa math, no? Sana po klaro, alam natin kung saan nanggaling yung ating formula, kung ano yung ating formula, and ano yung another term for your height, no? Kung wala yung height, altitude, yung hanapin. And of course, how we solve for our area. Okay, so letter A, yehey, tumpak. Sabi ni Ma'am Tess, Pichay. We go to number 3. Okay, this is English or literature, no? He wrote Annabel Lee. Would this be letter A? Edgar Allan Poe. Letter B, Geoffrey Chaucer. Letter C, Harriet Beecher Stowe. Or letter D, Samuel Clemens. Who is our choice number 3? I see letter A is for question number 3. Again, please do share our video po. Paki-share ng ating video, no, so that we can reach out to more people. Of course, like our video. You can also watch us, of course, sa ating pong YouTube channel. And of course, you can also show your support to Gurong Pinoy by sending us stars on Facebook and super chat, super stickers naman po sa ating YouTube channel. Okay, number 3, I see letter A. Wow, mukhang sigurado ang taong bayan. He is known as the father of detective or horror stories. Sabi ni Ma'am Jessa Rosario, no? Father of detective or horror stories. And he, of course, is none other than letter A, Edgar Allan Poe is tumpak. Magdiwang lahat ng sumagot ng letter A for number 3. Now, what about the rest of your choices? Chaucer, of course, is well known for the Canterbury Tales. No? So, isa sa mga tanyag din na mga naisulat. No? The Canterbury Tales was by Chaucer. Harriet Beecher Stowe, of course, wrote the uncle or the story, no, the novel Uncle Tom's Cabin. Now, of course, we know naging inspirasyon ni Dr. Rizal sa pagsulat niya ng Noli Me Tangere. And Samuel Clemens, on the other hand, is the real name of Mark Twain. Mark Twain was the pen name, and of course, he has written The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Okay, but for number 3, A is tumpak, the father of horror stories, EAP, Edgar Allan Poe. That's from Ma'am Akihiro or Sir Akihiro. We go to question number 4. Haiku is a Japanese poem that consists of letter A, 17 lines, letter B, 17 syllables, letter C, 3 syllables, or letter D, 3 paragraphs. What is your choice for number 4? Alam na alam to dapat ng mga taga-Tokyo. Okay? Yung mga kaguro natin kanina, taga-Tokyo, yung mga taga-Japan, si Sir Shitsu, dapat po alam ito, Sir Akihiro. Okay, so dapat memoryado natin ito. Haiku, what is or which among the following choices correctly describes your haiku? Sabi ni Ma'am Jessa May Oray, 575. Aba, may pagyayabang. Okay, number 4, I see letter B is 17 syllables. 17 syllables. Tama kaya? Ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Tess, si Sir Shitsu Satoshi. Dapat po alam mo yan. Yan, sabi ni Sir Shitsu, B, 17 syllables. Tumpak kaya? Okay. The correct choice here, of course, would be haiku, a Japanese poem that consists of letter B, 17 syllables. Tama, no? So, hindi fake news na nasa Japan si Sir Shitsu. Okay, so 17 syllables po ang ating tumpak na choice, not 17 lines, not 3 syllables. It's actually 3 lines with a total of 17 syllables. Sabi kanina ni Ma'am Jessa, no? 575. So, 5 syllables for the first line, then of course, 7 syllables second line, then 5 syllables for your third line. No? So total of 17 syllables, not 3 paragraphs. Now, kaakibat po ng haiku, of course, would be the other Japanese poem na halos magkaparehas po sila ng kanilang tema, na usually about beauty and nature. And that, of course, would be tanka. No? So tanka, tanaka in Filipino, no? Haiku and tanka. Your haiku has 3 lines, and of course, as we've mentioned, 575, no? Yung kanyang syllables, and so that's a total of 17 syllables, no? For your tanka, it's longer than your haiku. Your tanka has 5 lines with the number of syllables such as 5, 7, 5, 7, 7. No? Sa makatuwid po, yung inyong tangka ay may total of 31 syllables. Okay? So 31 syllables for your tangka, no? Para hindi po tayo ma-confuse kung alin dito yung mahaba, alin dito yung mas maiksi, no? Haiku po is mas maiksi, yung tangka po is mas mahaba. Usually I'd say haiku tangka. Okay? So haiku tangka para pong hay nako tanga ka, no? So kasi pinahaba mo pa yung tanaka, no? Po pwede naman kasing mas maiksi, no? Because usually parehas naman po sila ng tema, 'di ba? So about beauty and nature. Haiku, 3 lines, 17 syllables. Tanka, 5 lines, 31 syllables total. Okay? So letter B for number 4. Tama po. Ayun, sabi ni ayun, meron ako nakitang hay nako tanga ka, no? I remember, sabi ni Ma'am Maria Cristiani Lopez Barnuevo, no? Congratulations, na-remember ni Ma'am yung ating pong mga mnemonics. Nakakamiss boses ni Coach Mac. This is Lyndon of Team Skinner. Best of luck to Team Pavlov. Maraming salamat po sa mga Team Skinner members natin na nagbabalik, no? At nakiki-comment, okay? Very, very near na po yung inyong, of course, LET results. And of course, I'm pretty sure that you are all going to be licensed professional teachers by December. All right, we go to number 5. What are the thin structures essential for cytokinesis, amoeboid movement, and changes in cell shape? Would this be myosin filaments, monofilaments, pseudofilaments, or letter D, microfilaments? What is our choice? Sir Toto, Coach Toto KBL, your math coach, your math expert, no, nakikinood. Hello po, good evening or good afternoon sa Saudi Arabia, Coach Toto. No? You are going to see Coach Toto very, very soon with, of course, our diagnostic test math items, your favorites. Okay? All right, what is your choice? Letter D, wag sana magkamali, sabi ni Coach Toto. Okay? All right, what is our choice for number 5? I see a lot of letter D's for question number 5, no? This is one of the favorite questions sa LET. Paulit-ulit po ito sa Gen Ed at sa, of course, science majorship, no? Thin structure. Your hint here would be the term thin, no? So, manipis na structures that are essential for cytokinesis. When you say cytokinesis, this is the division of your cytoplasm, okay? So this is during cell division. Amoeboid movement, in the movement of your amoeba, and of course, changes in cell shape. And of course, ang tumpak na choice po natin dito, na sure na, sabi ng isa nating kaguro, would be letter D, microfilaments, okay? So your hint again would be the term thin, no? Lahat naman sila filaments, lahat sila yung mga parang mga sinulid sa ating cells, no? But of course, the one that would take part in cytokinesis, in your cell division, in the movement of amoeba, and in the changes in your cell shape would be microfilaments, ang ating pong tumpak na choice. Okay, so letter D is tumpak for question number 5. We move on with question number 6. This is still science. The molecules that contain an organism's genetic makeup is called blank. Letter A, genetic membrane. Letter B, nucleolus. Letter C, nucleic acid. Or letter D, cytosol. What is your choice? Pwede kayang mangopya sa let, sabi ni Sir Seb or Ma'am Seb. Okay, kung meron pong magpapakopya, why not, no? But of course, you have your seating arrangement at meron po tayong set, no? Set A, set B. So most of the time, of course, 90% no na chance na walang kopyahan. Okay? So wala pong kopyahan, wala pong possibility of kopyahan dahil yung inyo pong makakatabi iba po yung set, no? Kaysa po sa inyo, ganun din po yung nasa harap nyo, nasa likod nyo. Although I have heard stories from our former kaguro na nagsasabi na iisa lamang yung set sa kanilang room assignment, no? So hindi ko po alam kung bakit or kung paano nangyari yon. Baka po hindi nakarating yung isang set, no? So merong nagsasabi sa experience nila, iisa lamang daw yung kanilang set, no? So walang set B, for example, set A silang lahat. Okay? So of course, pag ganon, pare-parehas yung inyong items. Okay? So pare-parehas yung pagkakasunod-sunod din ng inyong items. All right, letter C. Sir Eking Cat, meow. Letter C. For question number 6, we are looking for that molecule that contains the organism's genetic makeup. Of course, we know what genetics is, no? So genetics is the study of heredity, kung paano po nagiging kamukha kayo ng nanay mo, ng tatay nyo, combination, minsan lolo nyo, tita nyo, na basta kapamilya dapat, no? Hindi po dapat kamukha ng kapitbahay, okay? Or ng ninong o ng ninang, di ba? So the molecules that contain the organism's genetic makeup, of course, we are looking for letter C, nucleic acid, yung ating pong hinahanap na choice, okay? Specifically your DNA, your deoxyribonucleic acid. No? Remember, you have 2 types of nucleic acids in our body as part of your biomolecules. Meron kang DNA, that's your genetic makeup talaga ng genetic molecule. And of course, you have your RNA. Your RNA would also play a part sa genetics, no? But your RNA, of course, yung pinaka-specific na function niya would be the making of proteins, okay? But here, letter C, of course, ang ating pong tumpak na choice. Gregor Mendel, the father of genetics. Yes, tumpak, si Sir Akihiro Toshiro. Ang gagaling ng mga taga-Japan, no? So, sana all nasa Japan. All right, so not your genetic membrane would just be your membrane. Your nucleolus, this is found inside the nucleus, no? And your nucleolus would make your ribosomes. Yung function po ng inyong ribosomes would be for making of proteins. Ang cytosol mo naman, this is the liquid component of the cytoplasm. Kapag sinabi mo po cytoplasm, this is everything inside the cell except the nucleus. Okay? So, kapag kinuha mo yung nucleus sa loob ng cell, everything inside is just be considered your cytoplasm. So, yung liquid component po nun would be called your cytosol. Okay? But letter C, ang ating tumpak na choice for question number 6. We move on with number 7. What is a collection of Indian sacred hymns? Would this be letter A, Rig Veda, letter B, Upanishad, letter C, Mahabharata, or letter D, Ramayana? What is our choice? Number 7 na po tayo. Yung mga taga-Japan, sabi ni Ma'am Tess, hindi ko na nabasa. Umakyat na yung comment ni Ma'am Tess na yung mga taga-Japan coach, yan yung mga pambato namin sa science. Oh, mga science major pala yung mga Japanese. Okay, yung mga Japayuki natin, no? Yung mga nasa Japan. Japan, sagot sa kahirapan, no? Mga out po ba yung term, no? Sa mga teachers natin na nasa Japan. Ayan, meron pa tayong isang Japanese dito, Sir Kenzo Haruto, watching from Kyoto, Japan. Okay, sana po next year makapunta kami ng Japan. Oh, wow. Ito, oh, merong hint dito yung isa nating kaguro. Ayan, Rig Veda, hindi pa bida kasi sacred. Wow. Okay, that is a really good mnemonic. Okay, so again, yung question natin dito, what is a collection of Indian sacred hymns? No? So sabi ng isa nating kaguro, Rig Veda, hindi pa bida kasi nga sacred. And of course, ang tumpak na choice natin dito would be letter A, Rig Veda. Okay, so Rig Veda po ang ating hinahanap na choice dito. The rest of your choices, let's take a look at them. No? Yung Upanishad, this is a collection of Indian religious texts. No? So, religious text naman po yung Upanishad. While your Mahabharata, from the term Mahaba, di ba? Mahabharata. This is the longest epic, of course, and it's written in Sanskrit. No? The other epic was Ramayana. Okay, so this is another Sanskrit epic. What we were looking for, letter A, Rig Veda, for question number 7. We move on with question number 8. Wow, Sir Marvin Banugon, watching from Canada. Much love. Hello po. Good morning, no? Morning yata sa Canada. Number 8, what is 5/8 written as a decimal rounded to the hundredths place? Would this be letter A, 0.33, letter B, 0.54, letter C, 0.63, or letter D, 0.625? What is our choice? Aha. Samut-sari, may BCD. Aha. Math majors, labas. Kung ang mga science majors natin ay nasa Japan, nasaan naman po yung mga math major natin? Okay, what is your choice? Number 8. Number 8. I see D's. A lot of D's. Hala, itong pa kaya. Marami din namang letter C, no? So letter C, you are given a fraction and you are asked to write this in decimal. Okay, so decimal. So sino kaya ang tumpak, no? Let's take a look at our computation. So you have 5/8. And of course, for you to convert this into your decimal form, we'll just have to divide our numerator by our denominator, no? So 5 divided by 8, no? So 5 divided by 8, as you can see, cannot be, di ba? Dahil yung divisor mo na 8 is bigger than your dividend, no, na 5. So what you do here is, of course, you write your decimal point. No, decimal point din po dito sa taas, no? This is elementary, your long method of division, no? And of course, you add 0, okay? So now you have 50 divided by 8, no? And 50 divided by 8, we know that that would be 6, diba? So 6 times 8 is 48. Okay, so that's 48. And now you proceed with your subtraction. Okay, so here, 0 minus 8 cannot be. So we borrow 1 from here. This becomes 4. Okay, so elementary na po ito. Pasensya po sa mga math majors natin, no? And then you have 10 minus 8. No? So 10 minus 8, of course, that would give you 2. Meron ka pa ring remainder, no? And so you write another 0 and bring it down here. 20 divided by 8 would be 2. Tama? Okay. And 2 times 8 would be 16. Okay, so that's 16. We continue with our subtraction right here. 0 minus 6 cannot be. Borrow 1 from here. This becomes 1. Then you have 10 minus 6, and that would be 4. Okay, and we write another 0 here. Bring it down. Okay, so that's 40 divided by 8, and that, of course, would be 5. Okay, and we know that 8 times 5 would be 40. No more remainder. Okay, so yung sagot mo po ay 0.625 or 0.625. Pero, no? Pero, no? So sabi niya, as a decimal rounded to the hundredths place. Okay? So rounded to the hundredths place. Alright? So saan kaya dito yung ating tumpak na choice? If you consider, of course, the entirety of our question na dapat ay rounded siya into the or to the hundredths place. This, of course, after your decimal point, that would be the tenths place. And 2 here would be your hundredths place. 5 here would be your thousandths place, no? But we are to round it to the hundredths place. And by doing that, ito po yung nasa hundredths place mo. And by looking at your digit to the right, it's 5, no? Diba? Pag 5 or greater than 5, you need to add 1. Okay? So, plus 1 po dyan sa ating 2. And so, ang tumpak na choice, final answer would be letter C, 0.63. Okay? I told you, sabi ng isa nating kaguro, Ma'am Julian Baguio, ayan. Okay, nakalimutan yung rounded na word. Ayun, tinamaan, may bukol, di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo, minsan po alam natin yung sagot pero hindi natin alam kung ano yung sagot. Okay? So tama na pong tanga tayo sa pag-ibig. Please po, wag po nating dalhin sa let, no? Wag po tayong magpakatanga kapag sumasagot na po ng ating licensure exam. Okay? Iwanan muna yung pagpapakatanga, pagpapaka-martyr sa pag-ibig, no? Iwanan po sa bahay. Huwag po nating dalhin sa ating licensure exam. Okay? So be very careful when you are reading your question. Minsan tama na, ayun, nagkabukol pa po. Okay? So naligwak pa. Ayun, ligwak. Okay? And so, ang tumpak na choice po natin dito will be letter C, 0.63. That would be the right choice. We go to question number 9. What is 0.64 written as a fraction in simplest form? Would this be letter A, 16 over 25, letter B, 32 out of 50, letter C, 11 over 50, or letter D, 64 over 100? What is our choice? Okay. Ma'am Tess, si Ma'am Tess may hugot. Tapos babalikan mo na lang kapag nakapasa ka na, coach. Ganon. Okay. Ay, malay ko po sa inyo, Ma'am Tess, kung gusto nyo pa pong balikan. Okay. So sana po wag tayong magpakatanga sa let. Okay? Minsan po naliligwak dahil hindi tayo nagbabasa ng mabuti. Minsan nagbubulag-bulagan. Okay lang po magbulag-bulagan sa pag-ibig, no? Masaktan sa pag-ibig ilang beses, 'di ba? Hindi naman po pwede, no? Hindi naman lahat tayo yung first love mo kaagad, yung inyong naging happy ending, no? So po pwede pong magkamali sa pag-ibig, no? Kahit dito po pwede pong magkamali. Basta wag lamang po sa inyong actual let. Okay, number 9. I see letter A. Tama kaya ang letter A? Tumpak kaya ang letter A for question number 9, na 0.64 written as a fraction in simplest form. No? So kanina, we were given a fraction tapos kinonvert natin into your decimal. But this time, we are given your decimal and we are going to convert this into your fraction in simplest form. Now, looking at your given 0.64, of course, now this is the tenths place, this is the hundredths place. Okay, so ibig sabihin, if you will be writing this in fraction form, this would be 64 over 100. No? So 64 over 100 po yan. And you know that between 64 and 100, their GCF is 4. And so you can proceed with your division. So 64 divided by 4 is 16. 100 divided by 4 is 25. Wala na pong GCF. And so tumpak na choice will be letter A, 16 over 25. Okay? So letter A, ang ating tumpak na choice. Ayun, meron tayong isang kaguro, matik daw yung answer. Ayun, matik na naman po, no? Hindi na naman na basa na maayos po ng ating question na simplest form po, simplest form. Okay, so simplest form po, yung ating hinahanap, 64 over 100, that is not in the simplest form po, no? And so letter A, 16 over 25, no? So 16 over 25, sabi ni Ma'am si Zerza. Okay, so ayun, sabi ni Sir Za, haha, C-A. Okay, so letter A, ang ating tumpak na choice. We move on with question number 10. Damage to DNA that is not repaired and then replicated can result in genetic disorders. Would this be letter A, mutation, letter B, embryology, letter C, pathology, or letter D, speciation? What's your choice? Okay, what's your choice? What is your choice? for question number 10. Okay, so sabi ni Ma'am Tess, parang math karamihan ng mali ko. No? So yan po yung kagandahan ng ating refresher classes. Hindi lamang po nare-refresh, nare-review, no? Naaalala niyo po yung ating mga pinag-aralan sa college. Hindi lamang sa college, no? From elementary, high school, college. But of course, nakikita natin kung saan tayo mahina. No? Hindi po sa pag-ibig. Okay, meron ka pong kahinaan, maaring sa math, sa English, Filipino, nosebleed din po, science, no? Social studies natin, iba-ibang branches ng social studies mo select, no? Meron kang Rizal, may Philippine history, may general information, may current events, okay? So saan ka nga ba mahina? And so nakikita nyo kung saan po kayo dapat nagfo-focus. Okay? So saan po kayo dapat nagdo-double time, no? So dito ako medyo mas mahina, medyo kailangan ko mag-focus dito, mas magbasa pa sa area na to. Okay? Number 10, what is our choice? Kahinaan ko siya, aba? Aha, may humuhugot. Number 10, letter A. Letter A kaya ang ating tumpak na choice na damage to DNA that is not repaired and then replicated can result in genetic disorders. Of course, we'd call this letter A, mutation ng ating pong tumpak na choice. Okay, so letter A, mutation is correct for number 10. Now, what about the rest of our choices? Embryology, of course, that's the study of your embryos. Your study of diseases is term pathology, and speciation is the evolutionary process that leads to the formation of new species. No? So how new species are formed, you call the process, the evolutionary process, speciation. But here, of course, number 10, letter A, ang tumpak na choice. We go to question number 11. One angle of a parallelogram is 35 degrees. Now, what are the measures of the three other angles? Would it be letter A, 145, 35, 145? Letter B, 85, 135, 140. Letter C, 45, 65, 170. Or letter D, 35, 65, 65. What is our choice? Okay, ano kaya ang tumpak na choice for number 11? Tama kaya tayo sa number 11?